In infants and young children, chiropractic care is used for everything from colic and constipation to autism and ADHD. But as you said, the numbers are growing, and that means so is the controversy.
He's going to sit right against my side, right here. Let me just take my finger. Done.
5-month-old Esri has been seeing Dr. Skip since birth for issues like constipation and flexibility.
This controls her stomach and lungs, so we just do a light bring up. Got it.
And even though it looks harmless enough, the possibility of a devastating injury makes it appear to be a risky approach. Just last year, the Australian press reported that a 4-month-old baby had a vertebrae fractured during a chiropractic adjustment. But do the benefits outweigh the risks?
This child would pass out daily. They'd have to take him into the emergency room 3 to 4 to 5 times a week, depending on the week. And that little guy, now that since he's been under care now for 3 months. He hasn't had a single attack.
Arguably, the most worrisome issue among medical doctors is that some chiropractors brand themselves as primary care physicians.
We can look in the ears, we can say, yeah, it looks like an ear infection. We can definitely adjust the child. It's definitely going to help with the ear infection, but also go and check with your pediatrician.
Many pediatricians work with chiropractors, some using them as a secondary alternative.
Hey, big man, we had a guest.
But it was chiropractic care that ended up being the saving grace for Crystal Dorschner's daughter, Haley.
Right after her first birthday, we brought her in for a checkup, and she had an ear infection. Since then, she just kept having ear infections no matter what we did.
After nearly 10 ear infections in a year, Crystal and her husband found out Haley was actually allergic to amoxicillin. Their pediatrician referred them to a specialist to put tubes in Haley's ears.
It made me tear up, so I couldn't imagine having to put my daughter under. If there was something else that we could do to not have to go the surgery route, we were going to do it.
After extensive research and a last-ditch effort to avoid surgery, the couple turned to pediatric chiropractic care.
It was incredible. She saw the chiropractor first about a year ago, 3 or 4 times, and she hasn't had an ear infection since.
The evidence was apparent for the Dorschners. However, clinical neurologist Dr. Stephen Novella says that in cases of chiropractic treatment for such things as colic, asthma, and bedwetting, the evidence actually showed a lack of effectiveness. Pediatric orthopedic surgeon Siobhan Doyle says there have been some cases of quadriplegic paralysis.
They're like little loaves of bread. And if you squeeze a loaf of bread too hard, it's not coming back to full form. You need to understand that child's limitations.
Health experts say if you are considering chiropractic for your child, make sure you go to one that has plenty of experience in treating children. For NBC 26, I'm Bree Groves.